Flap, 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 flap. Safely landed. Ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, and everyone living in 2022. Your prince is here. And yes, I did get to see the early raid here. Thank you, Reiko. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and hello there. Yeah. And also, Hoshiko lurking today because sleep before I go. Come on, Hoshiko. Come on. Enough with these emojis. And shrimp? Why is there a shrimp? I'm not offended by the shrimp. You're welcome. You flew in. That's right. That's right, Reiko. I flew in. Total flight control. Total freedom of flying. Take a look. Woohoo! That's right. I can fly. Yeah. Feels really good to be flying high and above. Feels really good. Woo. You get to fly. I just run around. Lobster roll or upside down alien puppy, you be the judge. Okay. Okay. So yeah, once again, just showing you what the lower half of my body looks like. So yeah, you notice that my pants are really strange and weird because they look like something straight out of like Power Rangers or like some sci-fi battle armor. As you can see here. Well, the knee guards and the shin, they're straight out of a sci-fi armor, but the legs, on the other hand, are completely different. And the shoes, yes, these shoes are based off the Saiyan shoes. They're from, so in my lore, they're basically, these shoes originally belonged to an alien race which is not there, which just disappeared. So yeah, these are Saiyan type shoes. But they're comfortable. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty comfortable. They are pretty comfortable. More like Gundam Pressure EVA suits. Gundam suits, yes, Gundam pilot suits. Yes. Like Gundam pilot suits. All that's missing is the helmet. Sorry, but you're not gonna be able to see the helmet. Even though I do have a helmet concept, I don't think I have it I don't have it with me on my model now, so alright, anyways, yes, I think of Gundam, yep. Anyways, we're gonna get started on with more Genshin Impact today, and apparently Paimon here wants to do something different. The water is stuck in your wing. Yeah, the water ball, because of my astral wings, helmet could be like Zilgrat's smooth brain cap. I mean, I have water right here, so I'm using telekinesis to move it around, and it can stick to my wings for a bit. So yeah, I am having it stick to my wings. And Paimon... What's that? Yeah, so apparently Paimon, little Paimon, shrimpy Paimon here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, I am sorry. Is Digiwater bottled in Fiji too? Digiwater bottle in Fiji. Digiwater no. Digiwater is not bottled in Fiji. It's not. Taking a look here. No, it's not Digi. It's not Fiji. Fiji Isle. Let's move on to the main route, shall we? Already got started with the game here, so the Isle of Fiji. Fiji, I know what Fiji is, but this is Digiwater, not Fiji water, so it's digitally based. Digitally based, but it's digitally made, but freshwater. I don't know how that's possible, but it is. But it's there. I mean, I'm from 1 million AD, so basically advanced technology like this, the technology is way advanced in the far off year of 1 million AD. So it's highly possible that it's possible to ingest digital items as well. So yeah. But astral items are different, alright? So my wings are astral based, even though they're real, and even though they feel real, they look real, but they aren't real. They Because you know why? No, because if I'm going to sprout my wings, they just form up like that, as you can see. Alright then. But yeah, anyways, Paimon was whispering in my ear saying that, but that whenever I do a Genshin Impact stream, I always go to the options and mess around with the settings a bit, especially the language settings. Well, Paimon this time is so insistent to go for the English dialogue. This Paimon is really insisting that we should go for the English dialogue. However, I refused to at first. Let me, Yeah, Paimon always fiddles around with the settings a bit. All matter is patterned energy. Is part of why transport technology makes replicators of Star Trek TNG, the new generation, possible. Yep, like that. Okay, I'm at the language settings. Paimon, come on, Paimon. I have to do this. Paimon, I have to do this. I have to select. Don't you look at me in the eye, okay? Don't you dare. Don't you even dare. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna select it. I have the finger on my button and... Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Ooh, stop it. Stop it. What are you doing? Paimon. Paimon, will you cut it out? Paimon, will you just cut it out? Stop it. Okay, you know what? How do you like that, huh? How do you like that? How do you like that, huh? What do you think of that, Paimon? Okay. Alright, she's gone now, so... Now we can go back to... Oh! Okay. Alright. Jeez. Whew. I'm only doing this because we're wasting time, alright? Get on. Yeah. I'm only doing this because I don't want to accidentally waste time, alright? Whew. Ah, my god. My god. What a beating. I never knew Paimon was this... Prince takes a bite of pie. Hey. That was in self-defense, okay? I only bit her in self-defense. That doesn't mean anything, okay? I only bit her in self-defense. Okay? Fine. Paimon is insistent that we do this in the English dialogue now.
Arataki numero uno ito here in the flesh.
Okay, also, since we're doing, let's see, the interlude chapter. Let's see, Bowkeeper, Yeah, there is an interlude chapter that we have to do. So yeah, to all of those who are wanting the Japanese dialogue, sorry, Paimon is insistent that we do this in English dialogue. Yum, Paimon. Not you too, Reiko! Not you too! Oh no, not you too! Come on. When I bit her, I only bit her in self-defense because she was attacking me, alright? I only bit her in self-defense. She was attacking me, so I had no choice but to fight back. Let's not do that again. You have been warned, Paimon. Okay. I saw. Yes. Alright. Let's do this.
Traveler, please, over here.
Yes?
It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly?
Yeah. Surprisingly, I'm recruiting new allies.
Is that so? Apart from your own skills, Reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring.
That's right. Teams, squads, legions, you name it.
Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yes.
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
What do you guys think? Unbearable? Is her voice unbearable to you? If that's the case, then I might as well go ahead and... Okay. Jeez, Paimon's a bit overactive today. Now, stay on my... Yeah, good. Jeez, Paimon is a bit aggressive today. Maybe it's because she's hungry again. Don't worry, we'll get you some food after the stream, alright? Let's continue.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
What?
Blonde. Dress is all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait, do you mean...
Could it be?
Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
Could it?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Tall? Eye patch? So just some distant relative of Kaya's then?
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? Eye patches can't prove that you're related anyway.
Might have posted the clip in Vi and Zograt's discords. You didn't. You didn't. Did you? You didn't even... You... Spoka. How could you? Spoka? Spoka. What were you trying to do, Spoka? I bit her in self-defense. What part of biting Paimon in self-defense? In fact, what part of self-defense don't you understand? Okay? What part don't you understand about self-defense? Biting Pai is not unusual. Okay. 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 Hides in Princess Wing. Reiko is in my wing now. Let's continue. Eye patches can't prove that you're related anyway. True, then how do you explain about Big Boss? Solid Snake. How do you explain Big Boss from Metal Gear? You know what? Never mind.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya.
Understandable.
Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests.
Cool.
And should this stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey.
That's interesting, but if he's already rejected the guild...
Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all.
You mean honorary knights?
Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now.
Okay, but about that stranger.
Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence.
Mr. Lawrence. In the end, you have arms, wings, and telepathy, but you chose to take a bite to defend yourself. Model limitations, alright? Model limitations. You know what they say, model limitations, so... I could fight back if I wanted to, but my model is not gonna, you know, show that. So yeah. Ask Mr. Lawrence, though.
He stands guard at the city gate. so he may know something about that stranger.
Ah, yes.
I wish you every success, adventurer.
Many thanks. Okay, it's an interlude chapter, so... Let's see, are we still on that quest? Nope. Whoops. Nope, let's continue. Alright, Lawrence, my main man.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
The telepathy is the one aspect that isn't mono-limited. It's invisible anyway. That's true. That's true. So, of course, my wings move, but not my arms for this model, I mean. But telepathy and wings, yeah, it does make sense. Really makes sense to a Cronian such as I. Whew. Anyways, we're looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That's right.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no?
Yep, good point.
Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner.
The blacksmith.
You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
Got it. Thanks. I know you're busy, but we'll just make this quick.
What? You need something?
We're looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
Here. I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Well, Master D-Luke probably has his eye on that stranger too then.
I see.
Anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
All right. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Okay. All right. See, now my model is, you know what, never mind. I was gonna say that the model is, as you can see in the comments above, my comments are just above my head. Okay. All right, Charles.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Another day, another lack of alcoholic options. Well, another lack of alcoholic options. That doesn't bother me too much. But what does bother me is the lack of soda and or ginger ale. That's the only thing I'm bothered about. Alcohol, I'm not bothered. It's like an optional choice for me.
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just to drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them.
Mixes his own drinks? That may not be a wise idea.
I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master D-Luke's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Quite the connoisseur. So he's somewhat of an alcohol enthusiast.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's D-Luke for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. so he should be here today too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Gotcha. Okay, now we just need to wait on the seat by the railing. Wait on the seat by the railing. Let's see. We'll just go over here. We start waiting on the second floor.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
Ah,
He's
shh.
really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Okay, but be quiet about it. Let's be quiet. Very, very sneaky. We must be quiet. And he's not here. Nope. I stand corrected. That's strange. Okay, Aether, you take it from here. No response, huh? Aether says, "How do you do? I'm an honorary knight of Favonius."
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
I'm a traveler.
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
We're looking for his lost relative. I, on the other hand, am trying to find my way back home. So yeah, sometimes I self-insert myself, you know? If this is weird, you know what? Never mind.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
Let's just do what he says.
That little one beside you.
No, Aether, no. That's what I'm gonna pick. Aether, don't you dare. Yes. My best
We're
chum.
the best of friends.
Indeed we are.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels.
That's right.
My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
We were hoping to invite you to an adventure with us.
Sure.
What?
And he was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
For him to just accept on the fly? Just accept on the fly? Either he's highly enthusiastic or something's definitely strange with him.
But I will require advance payment.
How much?
500 mora and 3 answered questions.
500 more is... that's nothing. But 3 answered questions. Strange.
The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment.
Is that all?
That's it.
Okay.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Well, we'll give you the 500 as advance.
Thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
What if we answer wrongly?
The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer.
Understood.
Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
How did you know that?
I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question.
Who is it that stepped into the crisis? The alliance in the crisis, but who stopped it? So the question is, okay, so the question is, his question is, who stopped the crisis in Mondstadt? Overall, who stopped? Well, let's just say it was us.
Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
Now they lost their deity. Okay. Let's see. Considering that we've just finished the last cuts, considering that we've done last Friday stream, it's not just the Adepti, and it's not just the Qixing. It's not just the Adepti and the Qixing. So basically, it's not just the Adepti, and it's not just the Qixing. It's everyone. The Qixing and the Adepti worked together in that final battle. Y'all saw that in my previous stream. So everyone.
So that's your answer? Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Holds more importance in the eyes of gods. There are two types of people, those with visions and those without visions. But holds the most importance in the eyes of gods. Perhaps none of them do.
So, this is your answer then? I understand. As I thought. You really are similar to her.
What do you mean by her?
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order.
Did he just say what?
Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss.
And of course, I need to head back home. And of course, Aether himself says, we have met some Abyss mages in the past.
Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
A herald?
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss mages.
You know, come to think of it, since the Storm Terror incident ended, we haven't...
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Under orders to avoid my path? What is this? Something tells me that the Riders are in league with this. I can't help but feel that I'm gonna break the fourth wall a bit, but I can't help but feel that the Riders are responsible for keeping the Abyss Order at bay, at least for the most part.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something.
They're not gonna get away with this.
Uh-huh. We're super duper strong.
That manner, it's just like hers. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
Okay. We got ourselves a new... Alright then, we got ourselves a mission. So, that's something. He just willingly accepted the quest. He just willingly accepted the quest, which is really surprising. But this mysterious man, Dalsim or something. Apparently, Reiko VTuber. Hello there. Hello there, Reiko. Hi. Oh yeah, I mean Reiko as in there's two Reikos. There's Stargazer Reiko, which is my VTuber sis, and then there's a fellow VTuber by the name of Reiko. I'm doing good, Reiko. No, not you, Stargazer. Not you, my VTuber sis, Stargazer. We've got two Reikos now, so we have two Reikos now. Two Reikos. Oh boy. This is a bit awkward and a bit confusing. This is really weird. Now we're in the position where we don't know who is who, except we know there's Reiko VTuber and Stargazer Reiko. We got two Reikos now. Two Reikos in the chat. Woo-hoo-hoo! We've got two Reikos in the chat. Okay. Two Reikos. Yep. Yep. Expanding. I'm pink and she's red. We are... Woo! Reikoception. Ooh yeah, Reikoception. Oh, wait. Ooh, wait. Reikoception. No, not like aliens, like Inception. Oh my god. Oh my god. Two Reikos. We have two Reikos. Yes, in case you're wondering, there is a website in which you can play the button, the Inception sound effect button, over and over again. Reiko VTuber didn't set a color, so it's different for everyone. Yes. You see it red, I see her profile name in purple. You see hers in red, I see hers in purple. So yeah, there's difference. I just don't know how, lol. Anyways, heading to the Falcon Temple. Ah, he's already here. Dainsliff, yes. Green for me. Well, you're blue for me, actually.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the abyss, the falcon of the west. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
What are you talking about? I set mine blue. Yeah, I can already see yours in blue.
Hmm? Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Okay. Ah, it's been a while since I last head to that temple. Let's see. Abyssal Traces. Recommended party level 46. Let's see here. Abyssal Traces. Okay, one of the recommended elements I have with me Chongyun, so yes. Spoka is blue. So am I. Okay, so this is my squad here. Bennett, Chongyun, Arataki Ito, and Zhao. Apparently the recommended element is ice, so I already have that. This is gonna be interesting. We're closer than ever before to facing the Abyss Order. Okay, we're in.
The scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Scent?
Paimon wonders what the Abyss girls look like. Do they look something like the Abyss mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Attaboy!
Ha! Ooh, goodies. Yes, I can see you green now. Ooh. Food items. Okay. Woohoo! Yay! Okay. Ah, the archers.
Can't catch me.
Nope. Oops.
Useless.
Nope. Ah. Woo! Took care. There we go. You missed.
Let's roll.
Whoop.
Can't catch me.
Woo! There we go. I've been playing for Genshin since the last few weeks, actually. So yeah, I've been playing Genshin since the last few weeks. Come on, come on.
Attaboy.
I hope green is a good color for you. Kermit once saying it's not that easy being green. True, it's not easy being green.
One with my blade.
Woo! Oop. Trying to fire a projectile. Woo! There we go. Lots of goodies. Goody, 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 goody. Okay, what's next? I like the color green, but blue is my fave. Yeah. Ah!
Evil conquering.
Oh! Come on, come on. Ooh.
Forth my blade.
Oh no, you don't. Ha! Weakened. Yeah. Woo! There we go. Woohoo! Well, originally red is my favorite color, but I'm currently going with blue now. Of course, my outfit is basically included red and white. So yeah, not too bad. Ah yes, the hovering, the hovers, the hovering. Almost to the end, I see. How did you know we're... They must have super hearing. Ah! Deep.
Swift and merciful.
See?
Barely a scratch. One with my blade. After all that training.
That one's down. Pretty worse. Good thing I always keep food. Revive Chongyun. As for the food, we need to... There we go.
It's
Ah.
showtime!
A touch of frost.
Hey. There we go. Much better. The worst part about them is the shields.
Worthless.
The shields are the worst part about these Abyss Mages.
Just a few Abyss Mages? Seems like that Herald might have already left.
Do you know anything more about the Abyss Order?
The Abyss. It is chaos. And it is also destruction.
The shields are the worst.
It is a morass.
Thank you,
of
Reiko.
inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East,
Yep, see?
a servant of a
I'm not the
deity,
only one.
was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the Abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far
Breathing.
as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom.
Thank you. Thank you for the redeem, Reiko.
Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Pog. Okay. Haha. Woo!
Weapon systems online. Prepare for combat.
There, you see? It works. I told you, there's nothing wrong with the sound alerts. It's just... There's nothing wrong with the sound alerts themselves. It's just a bit, on the low side on the volume. So, it's all good. 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 Okay. Our next task is Wolvendom. Okay, where is the... Seriously? Nope. Volume is still there. It's just... Oh, that place. Okay. Let's head to the statue. What is the Oricom? What is it? My AI is... my combat AI is telling me that there's something wrong. We have to head to Wolvendom. Specifically, we have to head to that location.
Can't catch me.
Can't catch me.
Boring.
Have to take care of these. Okay, thanks. Ooh.
Hello, free money. Goodbye, working for a living.
Okay, it's just over yonder. This requires gliding down and climbing. Or scaling the wall.
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead?
Yeah, Dane's already here.
We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Agreed. This is wolf territory after all.
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only.
You know that wolf?
No, nor does it know me.
Not to be confused with Backcountry, it's Vi Vegas. Ah.
I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
Well, where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Yeah, look at the sigil.
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell.
Looks more like an abyssal sigil to me, but whatever.
Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
Okay. Ah, the clues are not at the arena area, so that's good. Oop. Yeah. When you hit the trees, you also acquire wood. Okay, let's just go. Let's go. Phrasing?
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kind of scary. Let's beat them up first.
Yeah, that's definitely an Abyss Order. See? It would make more sense. Stay away from them.
Attaboy!
Ah!
Oni coming through!
It's a good thing I have a shield.
Let's roll!
And being powered by the... And having a Geo spell makes it even more worth it. Okay, that's a bit overkill. Oh.
Attaboy!
Oops. How did I get on top of... You know what? Never mind. Looks like I got stuck in their territory.
Here! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Ah! It shields us down.
Here!
Whew!
That's that. Let's go check out that bonfire.
And I also took care of that squad. Or not, there's still some stragglers. Oops. Whew. There we go. Ooh, wait. That's right. Oh. Ah, can't climb. Let's see, we need to climb on up. When you hit on a tree, you get wood. Haha. We're just gonna need to glide down. Can we reach it? Ah, we can't. Not unless we get on another high vantage point. Nope. Okay. We need to try another high vantage point. Come on, let's see if this works. Hold on for Oh, crap. You know what? Never mind. Excuse me for a bit. I have a phone call to make. Okay, I'm back.
Evil conquering.
I don't know if this will work. Wait, did I just jump high? Huh? Ah, come. Even it doesn't work. Wait, nope. Scratch that. It does.
There's quality here.
Okay. Heal up. Heal up. There. He's healed up, ready to go. Wait, look for clues. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Wait. Of course.
Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the abyss.
There. Now we can move to the next clue. Okay, it's just over yonder. Climb up, climb up. All right, there we go.
And there's another one of those bonfire spells. Looks like the abyss really has been around here.
Yep.
Yikes! Where did
Ambush.
these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out.
It's
and
an ambush. Ah! This one is taken down.
Useless.
Huh? Whew! Oh, now we got this. Whew! There we go. Target down. Now let's talk to Dane. We'll just call him Dane because it's much more easier to pronounce. Then come back in the evening and the bush might not be occupied. AM Bush.
Have you finished searching?
Yes, we found lots of signs in the Abyss Order.
I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by abyss mages. And there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an abyss herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North.
Sounds tactful. Tactful.
We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair.
Ah. But he is no longer called Storm Terror anymore. He is called Dvalin. Now Dvalin is a benevolent dragon now instead of a terror that he originally was.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair, but I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point.
That's right.
In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Paimon sounds smarter in Japanese. The sentiments are the same, but in English they sound more thoughtless. Ah, so it's not just the voice, but even the writing itself. Okay, taking a look at the map here. Ah, yes. We can, no worries, we can use the teleportation. True, she does sound a bit cartoony
Can't catch me.
with the English dialogue. Yep.
There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
That's not good. Not good at all. No, you don't.
Let's light it up!
Whew. Ah. There, you knock me off balance, I knock you off balance. No.
Adventure time!
Ah.
I'm going in! Off we go!
Ah, yes, I forgot about the mage. What the?
From whence you came.
Oh, no, you don't. There.
Swift and merciful. A touch of frost.
Knocked off, of course. There. Now we can take care of these.
Can't catch me.
Let's light it up! Get out of here!
Lament! Get out of my way! Here!
There we go.
Here!
There.
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
Yep, it was disappointing.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
Agreed. I somehow feel we're not yet ready to face that monstrosity yet.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them.
Speaking from experience, are we?
Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
She no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel.
Of course, in my case, I always just teleport. But yeah.
Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place
Eternal
to stay
rest.
too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's one-man restaurant is great too.
You know, we could just order out.
Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, I think.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end.
I fear his companion no longer travels due to grave concerns. Yeah, I got that, but these two don't.
While you're still traveling, you should...
What the? What was that? He sensed something familiar on that cliff.
Huh? What's familiar?
I felt it for a moment the previous time we came here too.
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster.
Abyss?
Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
Gotcha.
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Okay. Whoops, that's revive. Wait. These are health. Regenerates HP, which is good. I can clearly see now the mobs are gone. I can see tall obstacles in my way. Yep. That's strange. Why are we at the out of bounds area? Nearing the edge of the out of bounds area, I mean.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
It's nearby. Yeah, I sense it too.
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here.
Last time?
My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. That's all there was to it. Huh?
Hmm?
A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here?
That machine!
No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
Machine footsteps. What about the dandelion? I sense it too. That signature.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out.
This dandelion reminds me of...
Huh? You mean your sister? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Yes, the moment I touched it. I see. Clues.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Well, we have to get to the bottom of the...
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that she is still on this world. At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find her itself.
We will find her.
Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry, we will meet again. After all, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
My Journey is a band that played on the Tron soundtrack and has a video game. Haha. Well, it looks like the prelude chapter has come to an end. Speaking of quests here, let's see. Apparently, this one, Chapter 1, Act 4. Unfortunately, this one requires these quests to be completed. Yep. So it requires a certain number of requests that need to be completed. Where is the Unseen Razor? That's where we need to do. So we'll need to do 1 commission quest. That Unseen Razor. Could she be talking about the sword? Nevertheless, we have to head to Liyue's Adventure Guild and complete this, so that we can move on ahead to the so that we can proceed with the interlude. Certain talents and constellations can give some character weapons. Yes, I'm aware of the talents and constellations. Whew. The more you play, the more you come to understand the game. Yes, I have to admit, I am still far from the level. Some video games cost too much. Alright, take a look at the link. Whoa, arcades. Those are in the thousands. Whoa. Talk about the game. Talk about it. In the thousands. That's way too expensive. Way, 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 way too expensive. So many of these games are in the thousands, as you can see. No, as you can hear. All right, what's wrong? Another commission. If you come across anything with a sword, please bring it back to me. What does the sword mean to these hill trolls? The two are unrelated, so if I find, bring it back, otherwise no problem. So apparently the sword is optional. Basically, the sword is optional to, if you do see the sword, then go get it. If not, don't worry about it. Well, I've done these commissions before, but ultimately I didn't even find the sword. Or maybe I wasn't looking hard enough for it. Apparently the sword is supposed to be nearby. It's supposed to be nearby in that area, so yeah. But yeah, I believe Lan herself said that the sword once belonged to her brother, I believe. It is a strange sword indeed. Nay, it's supposed to be a pretty powerful sword. It's a good thing I did save up enough of these animalculi or geoculi for upgrading my stamina. There. You no longer have the high ground. Woo! No, you don't. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a sword around here, which once again is disappointing. But anyways, we took care of those hill churls, so hilly churl. There's an I in that, so it's basically pronounced hilly churls, but I'm just gonna call them hill churls. I mean, I'm of course, it's not like I'm sounding like I'm avoiding the I. It's more like I'm just skimming through it. I'm not leaving the I in hilly churl. I'm just skimming through it. So it's my way of pronouncing them is hill churl instead of hilly churl. So yeah, I know what you're thinking. It's treating the I silent. Okay. Yes. You're so preoccupied with the sword. The unseen razor. Well, all right. We've completed the commission. We still got enough time, so let's see. It's still considered to be known as Act 4 of Chapter 1. Go near the Adventurers Guild bulletin board. This one, Chapter 2, Prologue, requires completion of We Will Be Reunited. We Will Be Reunited. Then there's the Chasm Charters, which is a world quest. So I guess we'll have to go through there. For some reason, it's listed as Act 4 of Chapter 1. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes. They have the audacity to go after anything. The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello.
So leaving no eyes in your gouging them all out. Hey.
We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Ah, them.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
No amount of greed is too great. These treasure hoarders facing the Abyss, which are way more dangerous and stronger. If you ask me, these treasure hoarders are way too greedy and basically they're just looking for a way to die. Sucks to be them, at least.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
You mean large groups?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
Does Big Sis mean she bosses people around?
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the treasure hoarders all call her boss. Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside.
Treasure, that's all they could ever think about.
They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Well, it does sound impressive, but then there's Master Thief. But then again, I might just be thinking of Sly Cooper. Or Nathan Drake. Yeah.
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers.
Like Alice?
Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel Guide, then? Correct. The Grand Thief is someone as renowned as her. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Well, since we're here...
Leave this commission to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then, good luck. The guild will take care of the details of this commission.
Gotcha. Okay. So I guess our next step is to head to the ruins. So yeah, you know that Liyue's, you know that Zhongli made a contract to end all contracts. So basically changing Liyue's way of life.
Real men don't carry umbrellas.
No,
Oh,
that's
boy,
false.
Wow, it's really starting to pick up. Quick, come on, get yours out. Come on, go.
Serves you right. Hey, Ito?
Can't catch me.
What's this doing here? Call of the Abyss. Recommended elements. Yep, we've got... So basically, this is where we need to go. Okay. Mixture of level 40 and level 50. I wish I could upgrade Ito and Bennett up to level 50, but unfortunately, Ito lack the certain materials to ascend him. Bennett, on the other hand, is not too difficult to get the ascension materials, but it does look like it's going to be a bit hard work. It requires defeating the certain Regis Vine. Well, we're in here, so...
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here.
This
Looks like
sucks.
their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
It does, but all I could see are hilly churls, or whatever. Peekaboo!
Let's roll!
Nope. Nope, you don't. Okay.
Can't catch me.
Resurrection door
More
activated.
signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
Scaredy cat. Seriously, Paimon? Now's not the time to be a scaredy cat. Ooh, chest. Ah. Oh no. Do we have to go there? Oh, never mind. Never mind. This is where we have to go. Did we make it? Keep your guard up. What the? Quiet.
This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something?
Whoa.
That's...
A statue of 7.
Why is the statue of the 7 hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this.
Same here.
And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's...
Paimon, be careful.
Hello? Are you okay, mister? He's dead.
Impossible. It couldn't be the Grand Thief.
Paimon doesn't feel so good. Let's get out of here, and fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon.
It doesn't look like... I have a bad feeling. The moment you said, let's get out of here, someone's gonna say, not likely.
Now what?
See? I have a feeling it's gonna end up this way.
Quick, run!
See? I have a feeling that it's not gonna end up this way. Ah. Whew. Doesn't look good. Not good at all. What the?
You cannot spy on the secrets of the Abyss. You have come here. You have seen our secrets.
I knew it.
For this, you must pay the price. As a herald,
What?
I will mete out your punishment.
What the hell? It's the one Dane spoke of.
Daneslith. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Daneslith, that constant annoyance in our affairs. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide. The Abyss is unstoppable.
Are you sure about that?
What is this power? Pirates never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Ah, water-based. Keep distance. It's water-based.
Let's roll.
Yep, it's definitely water-based.
Useless.
Like I said, water-based. Woo!
Forth, my blade.
Woo!
Bam!
Woo!
Decimate! All life will perish!
Attaboy! Swift and merciful.
Chonky will live. Don't worry.
Let's roll.
Whew. Redeemed hydrate. Thank you for the redeem, but it'll take a while.
Can't get it.
Ooh.
This power.
Wait.
It seems familiar.
All right. Thank you for the hydrate, redeemed Spolka. Yes, but I was referring to his abilities. I was talking about the Herald's abilities.
I see. So it's you. You are the one.
Who, Aether? I know, I'm playing on it. Yes.
In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
Did he just warp?
What a tough battle. Are you okay? Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them?
Well, it seemed to know Aether. I have a feeling that he somehow knows me as well.
Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about?
It's nothing. Let's just leave.
Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
We swiftly leave the ruins. So yeah, one adventure we were trying to find the Herald, and then suddenly the Herald just showed up. I was so close to beating him, but surprisingly, he just left after knowing about us. Okay, just listening to the ambience. Okay, we're out.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Dane?
Hey, it's Dane!
Wait a minute.
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange. Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Yes.
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
The Abyss Herald wasn't all that we encountered.
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Gotcha.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
Ah. Conveniently, I got teleportation waypoints. It's always pretty handy to teleport, you know? So that was our first fight with the Abyss Herald. Ah. Just making sure we're on the right track. Yes, we are. How about many Corgi? How does it know we're here?
Adventure time!
One with my blade. Disappear.
Ah, forget it.
Worthless. Worthless.
Are you making song references? Are you definitely making song references, Spolka?
Those Abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yep, important stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects.
So these chaos items, they're nothing.
In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because Abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Well, Master Diluc done that before.
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the Abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Fear?
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
All right. We shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
All right, time to continue our search. What a coincidence, it's just nearby. Okay. Let me climb on up so we can glide down. And it's not too far. Cool. We can just glide down. More traces of the Abyss Order.
Demons do not stop for the raid. Move.
That's strange. Not good. Uh-oh.
It's showtime!
I'm hoping they're not in league with the...
Okay, that one hurt.
Ah,
I'm not losing. It's all part of the plan.
bad weather.
See you at the...
Seriously? That's bad weather. That's on them. That's bad weather. That's on the game. Showtime without Big O. Do you have a subscription? What subscription?
Off we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's light it up. Ugh, ow. Off we go.
Swift and merciful.
Let me just take care of those Abyss Mages.
Is this retribution?
Jeez, White.
Off we go.
Okay. There. We took care of one of them.
Let's light it up.
One with my blade.
There. I have to take care of the Abyss Mage first. There. Ah, 8 seconds.
Can't catch me. Attaboy!
Okay, revive. There. That's not good, not good, not good, not good. Maybe the attack failed because he didn't pay the subscription. It could be. Wait, it's raining.
A touch of frost. But how?
Okay.
Spirit blade, attack!
Foreign!
Yep. Ah. Whew. Close call.
Let's roll! Swift and merciful.
There.
Attaboy!
There. Whew.
Wow. Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout.
We only heard about you by chance.
Forget it. Just some needless musings.
Huh.
The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
Ah, I think I get it.
branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Let's just say that these two are originally the like a tree grows. A tree would grow branches.
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation?
Maybe survivors from extinct nation.
Oh. Speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name.
Sounds like something from ancient Egypt.
Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was...
I know about Khaenri'ah. What? Aether?
Huh?
He knows? Because I have memories of Khaenri'ah.
You have memories of being there.
Whoa.
But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
I'm here to eat bird. Raven, good to see you. And also, no, you're not going to eat the bird. And what bird? I'm a Cronian, not a bird. There's a difference. Ah.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours.
Live and let live.
But if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
Hey, I didn't say you. Ah, okay. All right. Prince has a bite of Paimon today. Spolka, don't say! Come on, Spolka. No. No. It looks like Aether can't hide it from me any longer. About the Sea of Flames they saw 500 years ago, that they encountered. Paimon is delicious. No, she's not. Paimon is not.
Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? She said that?
Correct.
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago.
So in other words, they could be from, they came from the future. They came from the past.
It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Oh, different.
So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah. Am I right?
Correct. The war that he witnessed all these years ago. The war that ended Khaenri'ah.
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your sister?
It's the second most promising lead after looking for the 7.
Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you. Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with.
Whoa.
It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
I'm guessing that nation was full of atheists. Yeah, my god. Let's not go into that. Sorry. Prince says it was self-defense, but somehow didn't use his telekinesis. Well, apparently Paimon was a bit too close to me. Paimon was a bit too close to me, alright? I didn't have enough time to react.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Khaenri'ah. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
That's terrible.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits.
So, in other words, could it be that Venti and Zhongli, these guys, these two must know something about it, about Khaenri'ah, the next time we see them?
Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
Okay, this one seems a bit further away, so... Well, we can at least teleport. If you teleport from a high point, then there will be enough for us to glide. Gliding down. Just over yonder. Okay, it's not too far, so let's just get going. It's just over there. Gliding down, gliding down. Okay. Not too far now. Yep, I knew it. Thought it could be another ambush, but... Did you know there was a character voiced by Sean Connery who chewed in self-defense? I have no idea, but that's interesting.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Khaenri'ah.
Draco from Dragonheart. Ah.
So, did Khaenri'ah have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago.
So Ruin Guard is just a name.
These Ruin Guards were known as field tillers by the people of Canria.
Field tillers?
Field tillers? What a strange name.
Wait a minute. Farming?
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name.
Ah, okay.
The people of Canria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller came about.
I see.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
I agree. It's like a disguise for something that is bad.
After the destruction of Canria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control.
I see. So without a set of programs, they ended up becoming self-aware.
They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins across the land.
It's the only interpretation. War and violence. Yes. Like that. Rather without their objectives compatible to their programming. Yeah.
Well, that sounds so sad.
Wandering aimlessly for 500 years. Without any orders or programming. Without any orders or commands.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Well. We've even awoken a Ruin Guard. Not good.
Who wants some of this? Never underestimate an Oni. Useless.
Yeah.
Lament. Worthless.
Yeah. Two are down. Jeez, they're annoying. I still have enough healing equipment. There we go. Even wandering, they still witnessed things. Indeed, they did.
A touch of frost.
Oh no.
Useless.
Everybody stand back! Adventure time!
Submit. for judgment.
Ah.
Hey, I wasn't ready. Attaboy.
Come on, come on. There we go.
Swift and merciful.
Nah. Did say target found. Because I heard it say target found. Again, it's swirling around. This attack I don't like. The Ruin Guards and Abyss Mages are one of the most troubling enemies. The Hill Churls are nothing compared to these. There we go.
Huh? This Abyss Mage dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
Communications. The communication sigil.
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
A new kind of weapon.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine?
The Abyss Mage came from those ruins.
From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane...
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
That doesn't sound good.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
We weren't able to destroy it last time.
What do they want with Osile?
Could it be the same as with Dvalin?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident.
But Liyue, it was the Fatui, right?
Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Transform?
Is that even possible?
Dun 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 dun. I wouldn't be surprised if Megatron was behind this. No, seriously, Megatron is mostly behind the various things.
So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Sounds about right.
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Conria. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Conria. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently.
Megatron had no involvement. I know, that was a joke.
The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god.
Galvatron. Now, Galvatron, that's different.
And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field
The
killer?
first ruin guard.
Oh, Paimon gets it! All those abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
That's right.
It would seem so.
It looks like they haven't found it yet.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Celestia. Yeah. I'm sorry. All that reminds me of is the Celestials. In my war, in my lore, during the Soul Century War, there is an organization. It was a three-sided war. The Celestials are one of them. They're supposed to be the, quote, good guys, end quote. So apparently, of course, all they want is powerful rule and totalitarian. Isn't Celestia also the name of the Queen of Equestria in My Little Pony? Yes. Ah, Godslaying. Been there, not fun. Well, like I said, that name, when it's referred to as Celestia, all I could think about is that in my lore, the Celestials. They are what is known as the high beings of the Soul Galaxy. But they are far from powerful from my race, the Cronians.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field killer is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation?
The Anemo Archon. It looked like that.
That tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
The cathedral. Embracing machines, huh? Conria must be an advanced civilization. Not too dissimilar to Archai. Not too dissimilar. Conria. I know that after the Cronian Shadow Wars, the Cronians did, however, use their time to not only rebuild what was destroyed, not only to rebuild, or at least salvage, they also had the opportunity to explore various places, including other universes. Because of their time-space abilities, they're able to explore other areas. Maybe some of the careless of my kind. I just imagine one of the automatons of La Puta using his laser to attack anyone who refuses to hug it.
Grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Anemo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though.
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Anemo Archon. And actually, the Anemo Archon is...
Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Huh?
Aren't you curious?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious.
Ah, because they don't know you.
Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time.
Paimon did give out a good point after all.
When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Agreed.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
More because he might be known as a heretic. Yes, agreed, Spoka. Agreed.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral.
Agreed. No reason to put Mondstadt into... No reason to alert Mondstadt any further. They're already at peace since the Storm Terror incident, so let's maintain that.
The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have.
Agreed.
Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
I was just saying something similar about that. Okay.
Anything the knights can do for you?
Let's enter the cathedral and talk to Barbara. The Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards, the machines. Something strange. It's true that both of them are connected to Conria, but what's their objective, their true endgame? From my understanding, they really want to start off with one of the ancient gods, Osile, or something. Anyways, let's talk to Barbara.
Honorary Knight. Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
That's not why we're here.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller. What does it do?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven?
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays.
Old story?
A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Of course!
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Agreed.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's Final Fury? No, that's from another time.
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
Either that or it could be the Ulysses fragments again. Damn, I'm thinking of Ace Combat again.
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own.
So bizarre.
Right. Later, the theory of the Tyrant's Final Fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster.
It could be the asteroids or meteors from space.
Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
Yeah.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves.
Great. Ruining the wolves' territory.
Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Then we'll go and help.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then...
That's right.
But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
All right, then. We'll talk to Dane. Yes, I know I should be stopping the stream, but apparently we've already gotten way too into the main story. So, once again, we're going overtime. We are going overtime. Repeat, we are going overtime. So, I don't usually do overtime. Like I said, I don't usually do overtime, except whether it depends on my mood and it depends on where I'm from in the game, where I managed to go in the game. JK is back. Cameron the Corgi is starting, huh? Also, JK, no, I am not a chicken man, all right? I'm no chicken man.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
That's what a chicken man would say. Hey, hey, hey.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
We already had one headache. If the game is forcing us to do another headache like this is ridiculous.
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
Okay, so looks like our next step is to head to Wolvendom, which is just right there. Ah, my God. Again, and again. Everybody wants a piece of me. Okay. Let's head to Wolvendom. Ah! Again. There they are.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Did you enjoy putting the bite? Hey.
Oh, they're coming through!
There. There, I need to take care of these guys first. Ah. Yes, distraction. Just what I need. Putting the bite on Paimon? No, I did not. How would I enjoy it? Why would I enjoy it? Really? There we go.
There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are.
So you don't like being able to
Fits
defend
the Abyss
yourself?
Order's style.
What? What are you talking about? I have to defend myself. It's not when it comes to self-defense, it's not the question whether you like it or not. Fits the Abyss Order style. The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Then we need to find Lupus Boreas.
Yeah, let's go!
I'm not going any further.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
That's not it.
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable.
Ah, you really despise the Seven.
There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods.
That makes sense. Speaking as a Cronian, it does make sense because we are a race of deities. So technically we are like a godly race. We have space-time abilities, we have infinite powers and all. So it does make sense why people want to stay away from us. But considering where I'm from in 1 million AD, even though there are Cronians that live amongst the humans, it's very small. It's very small because Cronians are guardians of life and humans. So basically, they don't want to make a name for themselves, nor they want to let themselves be known by the humans. This is to protect them.
You shouldn't place too much trust in them, but at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down.
That's right.
Even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
What if I am his enemy? What if I am Aether's enemy?
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
It's so contradictory.
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven.
And considering that the Abyss Order originated from Canria, is it possible that the Abyss Order is seeking revenge against the gods? The nations watched over by the Seven, which are the gods, and the Abyss Order came from Canria, which is a nation which doesn't even have gods. So the Abyss Order is carrying out a revenge plot.
Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man.
I can kind of see where he's coming from.
Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods.
And you should also keep your guard around me as well.
At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
When there's a lack of trust, it's best to just avoid the situation entirely. No trust, just avoid.
Not the easiest situation.
That's
Honorary
right.
Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas, but the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation.
As you
Honorary
should.
Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger.
Gotcha.
This god's spirit. He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time.
All right, we'll do it.
Okay, Be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
The Great Wolf King of the North. Yes. I've encountered him before in a previous story quest, so... True, we had to face him as an enemy at first, but... Whoops. No need to face the enemies, just go around them.
Can't catch me.
Whew. We're almost there. There he is.
Over there, it's
Razor.
And the Abyss Herald.
What is going on? What is going on?
You not welcome here.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
Don't tempt a god.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no. Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
We'll stop this.
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
Yep. Round 2. Yep, told you, round 2.
Attaboy!
No. No. Keep away from Devon. There. It's round 2.
Attaboy! Can't catch me. One with my blade. Let's roll.
Woo!
Can't catch me.
Nope, nope, no, you don't. Woo! Missed. Nope, no, you don't.
Can't catch me.
Oh no, that doesn't look good. He has armor now. Not good. Oh, missed. Wait.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
He's got armor. Whoop.
Let's light it up.
Forth, my blade.
Huh.
Useless.
Nope. Whew. Target's down.
One with my blade.
Woo! The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
Damn. He's gone for now.
Again.
At least we stopped it this time.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state.
Please, don't... Please. Don't worry about it.
But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
As they should.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
It's not your fault, Razor.
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
Yes.
No, we heard about the
Not
danger.
exactly.
Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us,
Boreas.
Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Could it spin?
Yes. It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield vision.
Could it be the Ruin Hunter?
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well?
That! The Fury.
Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it?
Yes.
It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know, but did we help?
Yes, you
Yes.
did help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too. Also, be careful.
Now that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Then let's go and talk to Dane again. Conveniently next to the teleport waypoint. Cool. Whew. Very, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. See, the puzzles are slowly coming together. The puzzle pieces are slowly coming together.
Dang, there you are! Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success?
What they learned from the spirit of Boreas.
I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral.
The Final Fury. Tyrant's Final Fury.
Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Well, the fireballs raining from the sky were probably missiles.
Ah, Paimon gets it! So the Tyrant's Final Fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky.
Without maintenance, apparently because it fell from Tevat, it didn't find any sources for maintenance, so it naturally did break down because due to lack of maintenance.
Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the Tyrant's Final Fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area.
No.
What do you mean?
Aether remembers.
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before.
That's right.
Can't forget something like that.
Yes. We don't need to comb the area, but let's see. Head to the teleport waypoint again. It's convenient that we have teleportation points. Just right there. Just below us. There. I didn't dare to wake it up.
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye.
The eye is already gone.
Ooh, so what did you see?
Nothing.
Huh? Nothing? What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
No, I didn't. We did it right, but it looks like they got here before us.
This requires another method.
Or maybe not.
Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements.
Oh, okay then.
Let me give it a try. And done.
Oh!
Wow! It's...
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller.
So this one...
All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
No. Prototype is a term to recognize that it was technically the first product. When you make a product, basically you have to make the first completed product. Then, Once the prototype itself had to go through several testing. Once the tests are completed and it's deemed working fully operational and it's working pretty well, then it's considered. Then it will be used as a basis for mass-produced products. So technically, the prototype could basically indirectly refer to as the first product.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
An extreme operation indeed.
Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
The options are hide it somewhere or put it under the guardianship of the Church of Favonius. I, on the other hand, would recommend destroying it. Since if it's destroyed, then it will no longer be of any use to their plans. However, the eye does have some power, so... But it's too great. I recommend we destroy it.
No. I'll guard it myself.
What?
You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue.
By doing what?
We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Ah, yes, good.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven!
Wait, you're talking about the eye, right?
A really important cultural relic. They're actually divine too.
Hold on. The statue of the Seven. I thought you were referring to the eye, not the statue of Seven. Jeez, what a way to confuse.
Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise, she'd be going completely bonkers right now.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald.
Ah, round 3.
I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to go for round 3. First is round 1, then round 2, and now round 3. Alright then. Okay. Like I said, we're still in overtime now. We need to complete this act. We must complete this act. Let's see here. Looks like they're not doing so well when it comes to food and nourishment. Okay. I do have some health items. It may not help much, but so be it.
Adventure time.
We have to go back to the source again. Once more, we have to return here. This time it requires a water element now. Crud. Hydro element, I mean. Let's see. Sorry, Benny, you're gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to include Yelan into this. Yeah, Barbara is I don't think I leveled Barbara enough for this, but Yelan? At least Yelan has something.
Who's our target this time?
All right. All right, so we're gonna have to do round 3 of this. It's round 3. Basically, round 3 of facing the Abyss Herald.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again.
Wait a minute.
Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in.
That's right.
Surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest.
True.
To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it.
Okay, that is low.
Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
No, I'm not ending the stream. Hold on, I ain't ending the stream, all right? But thank you for the wing flaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Don't worry, I'm not gonna end the stream just yet. That is low. Real low. The bubble. Okay. They completely destroyed the... Oh, come on. Seriously? Seriously? And the bubbles keep regenerating. This ain't good. Come on, come on, come on. It was too hot all night. How about a glide? I'm dozing, only got about 2 hours sleep last night. Ah, sorry to hear that. Ah, we're back at this location again.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Hold on. Throughout this entire mission, what happened to the treasure hoarders?
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
I sense it too.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Daneslif, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares. Unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Okay. It's round 3.
Bow before the Abyss.
Get out of my way! Boring!
You missed.
Useless! Forth my blade.
Quietly now.
Okay, that is low. Seriously, that is so low.
Disappear. Worthless.
Ah, stupid bubbles. Ah.
Useless. Let's roll.
True, the fight is...
Swift and merciful. From whence you came. Let's roll. Can't catch me.
Heal, heal, heal. Must heal. Nope.
Attaboy!
Woo!
A touch of frost.
Gotcha.
Useless.
Come on.
Catch me.
Ah, he's charging up again. Damn. Once more.
Forth my blade.
Water element, not good. Uh-oh. Ha!
A touch of frost.
Ah! Not damaging enough.
Spirit blade. Attack. Forth my blade.
No, you don't. Woo! Ah. No, he'll live.
A touch of frost. Can't catch me.
Missed.
Swift and merciful.
Let's break through that barrier. Yes. Come on. Not again. What the? What is going on? No way. I knew it. Just as before.
Princess.
What is going on?
be?
That's Lumine.
Aether.
What's going on? Why are there two different sides?
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
How?
Aether, why are you with Dane?
What?
Uh-huh?
We've been separated for... Why are you asking about something that doesn't matter?
Your sister knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
What? Wait a minute.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Doesn't matter. You can tell me all this later. Right now, we just have to go home.
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with Destiny will see no end.
Destiny?
Listen to me, Aether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world.
The true nature?
So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you.
Don't go! Come back!
We have always had enough time.
No, no, no! It didn't work. It didn't work for you. No, it didn't work for you.
Left. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information.
That portal didn't work for him specifically. It did work for Dane, but it didn't work for Aether. And what was the plan for? She explored the world. Did she see what happened? What's the world is all really about at the end of the journey? I'm not sad.
Really? You sure? At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Once we get to Inazuma, we should keep that in mind as we look for more clues.
That's right! By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all?
I pretty much got it.
Oh, well then, let's go over it again.
Let's recap.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess.
That's right.
It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest-ranking leader in the organization. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be that she wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations?
It could be.
Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying.
So originally the Conria are... That's right, Conria was a city built by humans. And it was a city in which humans reside. Once their nation was destroyed, for some reason they turned into the Abyss monsters.
And Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago! But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order.
Yes, but he also failed to protect Conria. But why is he against the Abyss Order? That... Could it be that he was betrayed by them? It could be betrayal.
So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right?
I can't help but feel that Dane was betrayed by the Abyss Order, or maybe betrayed by the people of Conria.
But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that?
It's always the scenario. We find new questions, but we will have so few answers. And for some of these questions, these answers will never happen. The only thing that's left to fill the void of not being able to find answers to these questions is to speculate, to give educated guesses. Either these answers will never come, or rather, the answers will come to us in time. But how long, and when and where, it's still unknown. The entire place. There's a lot of unknowns. And the only thing to fear is the unknown. Once again, we're heading into unknown territory. We have no idea what answers we will find or what questions we will come across. But whatever the case, we have no choice but to move forward. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yes!
Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright.
And to spread my wings and fly.
If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of.
It's a long journey, but we will make it.
Come on, traveler. Let's go.
Now the chapter is complete. Well, chapter 2 will begin, Chapter 2 will begin soon, but then I have to do the interlude chapter, but I can do that for the next stream. So there you have it. So how was that? How was my speech? Before I gave out, before I selected very few questions, so many new questions, but very few answers. Before I selected that, what do you think of my speech? I know I might have freestyled a bit, but still, what I said isn't entirely incorrect. There's so many mysteries. I can even agree with my lore that in my lore there are so many new questions and so little answers. There's a lot you don't know about my lore. At this rate, even I don't know what major secrets are there. As I begin to create my lore, I even realized that there are even things that even I have no idea. Even I have no idea what to go for. Now, looking at the time, it's 6 o'clock now. However, before I leave, Now, wait. So let it load first, because there's something I've been wanting to show you guys before I end the stream. Before I end the stream, there's something I want to show you guys. But first, let it load first. Let me get past the loading screen. Alright. So anyways, I did a world quest during the off stream, and I've acquired what is known as the Serenity Pot. I want you to take a look at this. So basically, the Serenity Pot is basically a realm within it. There's a realm within that pot. So basically, it's like a small realm that you can go to and explore. But that's not all. Once I show you the loading screen, once the loading screen is done, you're about to be surprised. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. There you go. As you can see here, it's not just a new location and a new realm, but also a place to make your own mini sandbox, your own home, your own buildings and all. I've been tinkering around with them just for a bit. So yeah, and you can even put not only buildings and other items such as chairs, trees, rocks, and other items. You could even bring in your companions with you. And also, the teapot spirit is named Tubby, but is basically functions as the butler of this realm.
We have put in much.
Let me check on the trust rank and the currencies. Ooh, companions. Get the money to purchase some new items. Cool. And you can even create furnishings to use. Of course, these ones will require, yeah, these ones will require the serenities. No, I mean the red dice. The only way to increase your trust rank is to create these furnishings for the first time. As you can see here. Also, you can speed up the process by using these. Of course, I still have a long way to go, so I need to spend money on new furnishings. So yeah, you can basically create your own mini home. You can acquire blueprints such as the pine table, the signboard, various items. Weapon rag, messy pile of fear crates. I'll take that. You can acquire blueprints, which is good. Fur cakes. Fear cakes. Chandelier, lucky day. Favonia's office table, conference table, long table with tablecloth, blah 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 blah. Ooh, rally banner, pure spirit banner too. Neat stack of books, booksy blah 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 blah. Even bed. This one seems a bit cozy. Don't want to waste too much cash, so let's see. I've got these new furnishings, so let's see. Okay, these ones will require more. I've ran out of Sunsetia, so I need to go and get more. But regardless, I can get what I need. I can do this, I could do that, and I could do this. Let's speed up the process. Cool. Let's see. I need to go for more. Go for gold, I see.
If you ever have
So yeah, as you can see here, this is what I can do.
Can't catch me.
Let's see. Look over here. See, you can put items. Furnishing placement limit. Furnishing placement limit. Please remove some furnishings first. Furnishing placement limit. Oh yeah, there's basically a limit, so you have to remove certain furnishings. There's a bit of a cooldown, unfortunately, so I have to access it a bit later. So it looks like I have to erase certain furnishings. Like the rocks, for example. This is because of the load. If I maximize the load, that would be good. Okay, so we'll put it right here. So confused furnishings get to stay. Only the uncertain ones have to go. Yeah, this is because of the load. Otherwise, it would be different. This is because of the load. Like I said, it's because of the load that this is happening. So basically, I'm forced to what's the word? I have to. So basically, I'm forced to cut my losses. Compromise. Yes, I'm forced to compromise. Yes. And yes, I have to wait. I have to basically wait a while until these furnishings are placed. So there you have it. So yeah, there you have it. We will call it a day for today's stream now. Already been 2 hours, so like I said, we will call it a day for today's stream. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more streams. Until then, your Prince bids you all adieu, and I will see you all next time. Until then, I fly. Woohoo!